The Trump administration cannot use U.S. foreign policy interests to justify its detention of a Columbia University student and pro-Palestinian activist Mahmoud Khalil. A judge making that ruling Wednesday. However, the judge stopped short of ordering Khalil's immediate release. Now, Khalif is a legal resident of the United States and has been incarcerated in Louisiana since March without criminal charges. The judge adding that his ruling would not take effect until Friday to give the administration a chance to appeal.
We are joined by our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes. Khalif, when you look at this case, we know Khalil's one of the first. There's others that I'm sure are going through other legal battles right now. Could this set a precedent?
I think this is an outlier case. This is the wrong type of case for the Trump administration to have picked. This is a person that, as Julian mentioned, has no criminal charges, has a decorated history here as a professor and as a student, one of the highest institutions in our country in terms of education. And so they picked him, attempting to use him as an example in his attempt to almost backfiring on this administration. So now they're grasping for straws, and this is what the judge said. Nothing that I've said in this order says cannot move forward with the process of removing him for, incorrectly filling out his request to stay here on his application. But the original reason for arresting him, the original reason for detaining him since March, there's no basis for that. And that's what the judge said. You can't use the basis, as Marco Rubio said, that he's deemed a threat to U.S. foreign policy without stating or being able to specifically address and pinpoint what U.S. policies he's alleged to go against. I mean, at the very minimum, the judge is asking for you to present the evidence. Show me the facts, show me the receipts, and they were unable to do that. And that's what he said. I'm going to say you can't use that. But the problem that I have with this entire ruling is that the Trump administration has done a great job of forcing judges now to walk on eggshells. It's extremely rare for a judge to make a ruling with the anticipation that I will pause, hold, delay my ruling to give you time to do your appeal. Typically, a judge will say, hey, I'm ruling in this fashion. This is my order. Then you can go appeal it whenever you feel like it. But my order will be effective immediately today. The judge said, no, I'll wait. I'll give you 2 or 3 days because he anticipates that an appeal will come. And so now this is what is happening. And this is a shift, I think, in the legal system.
Khalif, we just had you on the last hour talking about even rights for people who are prisoners on death row. This man has no criminal background. He's still being held. Why not an immediate release? Why is he still behind bars and allowing them to have a chance to appeal when this guy, from what we can tell, should at least be free until his day in court?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why the judge decided to pause it. I mean, this is that anticipatory move. If we're playing chess, he recognized that the government is going to, with their next move, appeal. And so instead of, issuing an order that says you must release him, and then 2 days later he still would be detained, he can foreshadow that I'll give you at least 2 days to figure it out. But even there, nothing in his order would automatically release him because he still would be able to be detained and or deported based on his failure to accurately fill out his green card application. So there's a couple of issues with this, but the main portion I say is that legal precedent, to your question, is being challenged and changed with a couple of these rulings.
All right, Khalif Rhodes, our legal expert. Khalif, thanks. Appreciate that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.